have seen Zed the Zombie Hunter.
Yeah! Welcome to the horror show. I'm Zed. We're gonna capture some zombies today. Hey, how's it going? I'm Zed. I'm a zombie hunter.
How you doing?
I hear you got a zombie problem.
Man, I got one in the backyard. Yeah, I think it might have ate my cat, but just a cat. It's a wife's cat. I don't care.
What's the cat's name?
The cat was Chewy.
Is it because it's coming through the headphones?
All right, well, we're gonna go take care of the zombie in this backyard here. Now, you two, be careful. Why don't you follow me inside?
You don't need me in there, do you?
No. I want you to stay back here, stay safe.
Okay, all right, right through the gate.
It's already enough. I got these two guys. They signed off on the release forms. If they get killed, I don't get sued. So.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah. Don't worry about a thing, sir. I will find that zombie and I'll get it out of your yard. All right. So we're gonna close this door, make sure no more zombies. All right. First rule of zombie hunting is you want to keep your voice down. Second rule is you want to make sure you're clear in every corner. You don't want no zombies sneaking up and biting you in the ass. Trust me, you don't. Third rule, you two, both of you guys, you gotta stay back, especially you, Mike. If worst case scenario, you run, all right? You run, you watch where you're going. You don't run backwards, too. That's a rule. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clear the area and make sure there's not two zombies. Follow me. Make sure. Check your six, check the corners. All right. Okay, I just broke the rule, keep my voice down, but that's all right. That's all right. What kind of car is that? All right, here we go. There's nothing there. Check underneath the vehicle. You always want to look. Get them crawlers. You don't want them crawlers. Be careful, Mike. Be careful. I don't want to tell you again, Mike.
I don't want to tell you again, Mike.
Check over here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now remember, you're in a situation where you're facing a zombie. Improvised weapon, you can find it anywhere. I got myself a nice custom-made zombie catching stick with a pitchfork. That'll kill him good. All right. But we're here on a non-kill mission. Let's go get this zombie. All right. Definitely hear it. I definitely hear it. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Now, you stay back. She is really angry. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Get back. Get back. Get back. Here she comes. Here she comes. All right. Oh, I got you, bitch. I got you. All right, folks. Now, see, she can't get me. She can't get me. She wants to get me, but she can't get me. Now, we're gonna be careful, and we're gonna take this zombie, and we're— oh, look out, Mike! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Quick, help, Mike!
You okay?
I got bit. You got a tooth in it, man. It's deep.
All right, we got this zombie under control. All right. Now this one, well, yeah, you'll be all right, Mike. I got some anti-venom.
Oh, okay.
I got some of that anti-venom. Ooh, this one. All right, so we're gonna just clear her out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You really do have some anti-venom, don't you?
Yeah, I got anti-venom. Hey, come on, zombie. No, zombie, this one. Hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. Come on.
I didn't know that would work.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. All right. Probably. Oh, shit. Yeah. Now, you probably don't want to watch this part. But, I think it's just too dangerous. Well, unfortunately, we had a killer. I wanted to take her humanely, but she bit Mike. Now, Mike, we're gonna hook you up with some anti-venom.
Oh, all right.
Here, I'll take your boom.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I hold it. I hold it.
Yeah, let's.
A lightheaded.
A little lightheaded? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, man. There she got you good. Well, here, why don't you go right here? I got the anti-venom right over here.
Oh, all right. On the back side of the.
Well, we're looking for a new sound guy. If anybody's available. This has been Zed the Zombie Hunter. Thanks for watching. I gotta go clean up some bodies. Well, You know, it was a successful day. We killed the zombie. I wanted to take it alive because I get a little bit more money when I give him to the scientists. But, you know, she bit Mike. And, you know, I don't want to get sued by Mike's family, so come on, we got to go bury Mike.
Hi, this is Marsha Parker sucking dick. Sorry.
That's funny.
You're
I
a
hope you got
man.
that on camera. No, that you're fired. Cut that for the spoiler review. Let me take a drink. I'm getting a little dry now.
So until next time, guys.
Sorry, I'm not a singer.
That's all right.
All right, ready?
Delirious. Love it.
Okay.
Yo, this is Fred, the Hammer Williamson, and you're watching the horror show. If you like horror shows, I mean, this is the show to watch, but if you don't like it, go watch something else. But if you like it, watch the horror show. Understand that? Ciao.
What's
There
up,
we
everyone?
are.
I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Jaime and Fuego.
This is the Horror Show News with
With
booze
booze.
once
Yes,
again. I got
happy-
the wrong glass tonight. Oops.
Happy Zombie Jesus
Zombie
Day.
Jesus Day.
Yeah.
Happy original zombie. Happy OZ Day.
OZ, that's how we
The
represent.
original zombie. yo.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're here to do the Horror Show News with booze, which means we're going to talk about this week's top horror news stories. And we're already a bit boozed up from our stream where we got to interview Cody Leach. And that was a good one. So here we go, Fuego. What is first? Well, actually, I know what's first, and I know
Ha!
you're supremely stoked to talk about it because I saw your Facebook post. Oh my god!
I'm losing my shit.
creaming my jeans over this over here.
Yeah. So it was announced this week via THR that guess what's finally getting the remake treatment? That's right. Everybody knows Stephen King he's so hot right now. King's so hot right
So
now.
hot.
So hot. And,
So hot.
But you know what? I feel like this is a property of his that is ripe for a remake because the original, not very good, but the book is damn good. It's actually, The Tommyknockers is Stephen King's second best-selling novel of all time, believe it or not, despite the fact that the adaptation where, honestly, I thought Jimmy Smith was pretty damn good as Guard. Everything else about the movie was very just TV budget, and it was one of those lengthy miniseries that just didn't really feel like it went anywhere, in my opinion. But we are officially getting a remake of the Tommyknockers. We don't think he's we don't think he's directing, unfortunately, but James Wan is producing this, and he's teaming up, ironically enough, with the guy who produced, like Roy Lee, I want to say the dude's name is, but he's the guy who produced the It remake that was just made as well. So James Wan teaming up with one of the producers behind the recent remake of It that crushed at the studio. Yeah, I'm very stoked about this, man, because I honestly really like when King diverts into a little science fiction like he did. I'm curious if you remember the Tommyknockers very well.
Not at all.
Not at
No,
all.
I remember there was green glowy effects. I remember the cover. I remember old people being involved. Or no, that's Golden Years.
You're thinking Golden Years.
See, okay, no,
Yeah.
then no, not at all. Is Golden Years green glow also?
Kind of in certain bits. That was one that was written specifically for Scream, but Tommyknockers had like Tracy Lords in it for whatever
Oh,
reason
boy.
when she was trying to be an actress there for a little while.
I have a picture with Tracy Lords from Comic-Con
She's still
about 10 years ago.
She's still a babe, but anyway.
was then, too.
Long story short, though, yeah, this is one that excites the hell out of me, especially since last year was the 30th anniversary of the book. I reread the book, and I enjoyed it way more than I even remembered. And this hopefully being an R-rated big screen version with some better money behind the special effects. I mean, I still remember the commercial as a kid where the girl was like, Tommyknockers, Tommyknockers, knocking at your door. And it's, I don't even remember if that's in the book. I don't think it is. But that shit scared me. Everything else about it, rewatching the miniseries last year, it's not so good, Al. But yes, this is one that, I mean, especially with the team behind it, it's been like almost 30 years since the TV miniseries. So bring it on, man. I'm very stoked about this.
I have, you know what? I would say I have no feelings about it except that it involves my current favorite horror director.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Wes is gone. So James is my current living favorite horror director, just based on his output. And so I'm gonna be excited to see anything that he puts his hands on, even if it is the 6th Fast and Furious movie.
I didn't watch that. Yeah, sorry.
It wasn't bad, but I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was as dumb and over the top as they tend to be now.
I'm curious about his Aquaman movie. I hope it's damn good.
I am
I actually
curious, too.
have faith. I have
I have
it's
faith
gonna
too.
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have faith.
Yeah.
Faith. I gotta have faith. Faith.
Do
faith.
it. Do it. That's your cover for the evening. The next, so we go from amazing news to really shitty news.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, we were very excited about, first and foremost, the fact that there's he's walking away because he's that upset about this. Lock and Key is one of Cecil's favorite comic books. It's one, I've only read the first volume, and I really enjoyed it. What is it? It's the Lovecraft house or whatever, and I mean, unfortunately, it's a series that I need to properly explore. Joe Hill, son of the king. And, everybody was super stoked because they had already tried doing a pilot for this show. Like in 2011, I want to say. Yes, he loves it, obviously.
It's so good. It's all so good.
So back in 2000...
Sorry, no, they need to see these books, Fuego.
Look, they don't need to see me, but it was back in 2000.
Son of a bitch.
Back in yes, we need the photos.
Hey guys,
we actually have photos.
Oh, no, hang on. Wait, that was. There you go. Now we're current. Hang on, wait. This was guys. Enjoy the graphic for the first story. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes,
fantastic.
It's
okay,
great.
there
Anyway,
we go.
moving on. Move along, sir. But back in 2011, they tried doing a pilot for this series, and it was unfortunately, I think it was supposed to be on CW, if I remember. That didn't end up happening, so they made another stab at it just in the last 6 months. After Andy Muschietti got done with it, he went and he shot the pilot for Lock and Key. The cast is stellar. It was all lined up to be on...
Andy Muschietti shot the pilot?
He directed the pilot.
What the fuck is Hulu thinking?
And Hulu passed on this, and apparently now the people behind the series are desperately shopping it around, trying to find it a home on another streaming service, whether it's Prime or Netflix or something else. It is in all likelihood not going to be a network show or anything like that. I'm not sure how hard they went with tone on this. I mean, because with Hulu they can pretty much do as they will. I don't know. Are you holding out hope that this finds a home somewhere else?
Fuck yeah, I'm holding out hope. If Muschietti directed the pilot?
He directed the pilot.
Why?
That Hulu passed on!
Dude, Lock and Key is one of my favorite comic book series of all time as a horror fan. It's got fantastical elements. It's got many horror elements. It's got fantastic writing. It's got unbelievable Gabriel Rodriguez artwork.
Yeah.
Joe Hill knocking it out of the fucking
And also,
park.
our buddy Jay Photos worked on that book.
Yeah, that's crazy that I haven't talked about that with that guy yet.
Yeah.
Like, man, that is such a bummer. Like, how could Hulu have missed such a boat? Like, they seem to be on point with, Handmaid's Tale. It's doing pretty well, and then they're doing some other stuff
too,
too,
their
right?
most well-known property so far, I think. And I also really like the 11/22/63 that they did. But you didn't like it? No, that's a great book.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it's just, it's
Bill
the
foil
it's
that
the,
we had such a problem with.
Whoa, my
your
tie's
tie is
getting over me.
moving, sir.
No, yeah, I just thought it was boring, and it didn't deliver on the promise of the premise, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it was definitely a drama. There wasn't anything horror about it. That's why we reviewed it on the Infotainment channel and whatnot. But yeah, I'm very hopeful, especially with all the talent associated with this man. Please, let's find it a home, because this is something that I
Netflix,
really
step
want
up.
to see. Yeah,
Step up.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the network that's going to have Castle Rock?
Castle Rock is going to be Hulu.
People should be falling over themselves for Lock and Key, even though it's not Stephen King. It's
son
the
of the
loins
king.
of the king, give it a fucking home, please, someone.
Yes. We implore you, please, Daddy, please.
More disappointing news rolling into the third story, Fuego, if you don't mind. I think I'll jump on this one.
Please do, because this is a film that we have been monitoring, and we were very excited about. Josh Boone's New Mutants film.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you didn't... We did a trailer reaction for it, because it was very much horror, very much in line with the channel.
The trailer looked great.
Looked awesome. We loved it. Everyone seemed to love it.
And it tested well with audiences, too, but the problem was that they said it wasn't scary enough. They marketed it as a horror film, and then they're like, oh, it was great, but it wasn't horror. And so that's why extensive reshoots and...
Well, but that's the weird thing, right? Like, what do you think about that? Like, it tested well.
They're apparently wanting to make it more of a horror movie.
Because they marketed it as a horror movie.
Yeah,
and people reacted to it being a horror movie like, yeah, X-Men horror movie, cool, let's do it. And so they're like, well, shit, now we got to make it an X-Men horror movie. Like that's
Well,
I don't know. That scares me.
It was very knee-jerk.
That scares me. Is it gonna flow? Is my question.
That's what I'm really wondering, especially with the news going around Hollywood this week, is that they're reshooting 50% of this movie. They're adding new characters in, like they're doing all of this kind of stuff. There's even a rumor now that it is in fact going to be R-rated when originally it was just going to be PG-13. Like he wanted to make it a horror movie. The studio was like, no, we don't want it to be like horror. So he makes the movie that they wanted him to.
Well, that's actually more reassuring for me.
Yeah. Well, we shall see.
If that's the case, if the director was like, I want to make it a horror movie, and then he had to scale it back, and then they're like, okay, give us more horror. And he's like,
yeah, after it
all right,
crushed.
motherfuckers, fuck, we should have done this in the first place, but all right.
Yeah, but that's why they're playing catch up now, because of the fact that the film was originally delayed. It was supposed to come out this month. It was supposed to come out in April originally. The film was done. It was in the can, tested well, but then, once again, the knee-jerk reaction of it crushing so hard at the box office, and that's what it turned into, is this reactionary filmmaking. I'm actually hopeful now. I'm just pissed that it's going to take so long for us to actually see it, because when they delayed it, and we talked about it like 2 weeks ago, it was delayed from April until February of next year. Now, because Dark Phoenix is going through reshoots as well, Dark Phoenix is taking over the February release date, and now this New Mutants movie is not coming out until August 2nd, 2019.
Jesus.
Crazy.
A year plus away when we've already gotten a trailer for it?
And the film was done.
Oh, dude. Wait, the film was legit done?
Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe they were still doing some post effects and whatnot, but the whole thing was shot.
Like, I don't know what's
it sounds
smart.
like a mess to me.
My mind is like, fucking release it. And then shoot the other version and release it.
Yeah, it
like,
makes you
let's
wonder
do an
if
experiment.
will we ever see the original cut of this? I mean,
they'll have to put both versions on the DVD, you'd think, right?
Well, you would hope, but it's not like we're ever going to see the original Justice League cuts or anything like that.
This is kind of weird, man.
This is
a
extremely weird.
situation.
People are losing their shit about this, just like I personally am.
It's not unlike what? What was that? I mean, it's obviously not the same, but the Exorcist prequel and Dominion. Right? They were originally the same movie or something, and then it got split, and like so much is different that it's literally a different kind of movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't know if it's going to be quite to that
drastic
dramatic.
degree.
Yeah, exactly. But oof, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this feels kind of like a mess to me, but I'm hopeful that maybe now they'll just let him make the film that he originally wanted to. But another thing that came out is originally John Hamm was going to play Mr. Sinister in this movie.
Really?
Because remember they teased Mr. Sinister at the end of...
Oh, that's right.
Oh, what? It was Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yeah.
At the end of Apocalypse, and they just didn't do anything with it because Logan came out. And anyway, so, yeah, what do you guys think? Are you reassured that they're allowing Josh Boone to make the movie he originally wanted to, but we have to wait a year and a half for it? I don't know. My faith is kind of up and down on this one. But, yeah, next story that we have up is one that I'm sure you will be very excited to discuss because the sequel, prequel-y, whatever thing called Before the Mask, it's already a comic book, but just this past week on the official Behind the Mask Facebook page, they posted a cryptic photo of a script reading, and they said, it's happening. Hashtag it's happening.
It can't be the prequel. It can't be the prequel. How are they going to do the prequel with all the same actors?
I don't know.
It's like 20 years later.
I still haven't even seen this damn movie.
It's so good. What is wrong with you?
I just saw they added it on Shudder, so I think I'm finally going to get it.
Oh my god, it's so good. I've had Shudder for a month. Haven't watched a single thing on it yet.
Shudder's good.
There's
some solid exclusives on there.
I need to do that. Some exclusives.
Exclusives. but this actually finally happening. I know how much you love the movie.
Yeah.
Love the original flick.
For sure. I mean, the Behind the Mask is like one of those perfect mixtures of found footage and regular filmmaking. Like, there's a point at which it changes from one to the other, and it's great. And then it's got the guy that played
doesn't have
Herschel.
It's got Englund in it, right?
Englund plays a little part. Herschel from The Walking Dead is in it. He did a really great job. Yeah, not Dale. I was like, it's either Dale or Herschel, but it was Herschel.
Herschel basically was the Dale after Dale got killed.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, that movie is fucking amazing because like the camera crew ends up being sort of the center of the show after the changeover. But it's so good, and I don't know. I guess technically at the end of the movie, a prequel is kind of the only way you can go with it, unless they. That's not true. Because here's the thing, Fuego. The reason I think you'd love Behind the Mask is the same reason a lot of people love the Scream movies.
Okay.
There's a degree of
It's
meta-ness.
very meta. It's self-aware.
Meta-ness. Very self-aware. He literally, when they're filming him at one point and the girl is interviewing him, he's boxing and hitting a heavy bag, and he's like, oh man, like cardio is the #1 thing that we have to do. He's like, do you know how hard it is to chase someone down and make it look like you're walking the whole time? Like that's the kind of shit they talk, they touch on the whole time. Yeah. And it's very, like, if you guys haven't seen it, it's sort of a mixture of a typical found footage movie, Scream, and the recent Creep 2 release. Because he says that he's a killer right up front, and he wants to be filmed, and they just don't believe him.
They don't believe him. Okay.
Yeah, it's so fucking good, man. It's an amazing film. So the fact that we're finally getting more, whether it be a prequel, sequel, whatever, I'm on board.
It's happening, right? Yeah. Okay, so another dope story, which it's more, hopefully, of a property that we enjoy, is that besides working on this Fright Night 3, Tom Holland, not to be confused with Spider-Man, the director Tom Holland, who directed Child's Play, the original Fright Night, creator of Fright Night, the property, he said that beyond the third film that he's working on, he's also bringing back the Fright Night comic books, which were done by Now Comics in the late 80s after the success of the film. He took to his Instagram just this past week to show some new artwork and say, yeah, we're going to get Vincent in some new adventures, and that excites me. I love horror comedy, where they just kind of straddle that line, kind of like what you were referencing with the Behind the Mask stuff. So I didn't like Fright Night Part 2 very much. I know Holland did not direct
Fright Night!
Yeah. I know you were really a big fan of the Fright Night remake.
I loved the remake, actually. It's
pretty good. Yeah.
I mean,
rest peacefully, Mr. Yelchin.
Yeah, Anton Yelchin knocking it out of the park. McLovin bringing it in strong. And Colin
Farrell, dude.
Colin Farrell rocked it as Jerry, but good. I actually love David Tennant as the vampire hunter guy. David Tennant, who was my favorite Doctor Who. Like, that is a really cool fucking thing. I saw Fright Night before I had watched Doctor Who. Now, knowing who David Tennant is, going back and watching Fright Night, the remake, I appreciate it on a whole nother level. But yeah, I thought the effects were cool. I thought Jerry was great. I thought the tenseness, the tension when Anton has to sneak in and try and save that girl, and at the end you find, like, the girl, you see Jerry just, like, waiting for him to leave, eating the apple, like, in the other room. I was like, fuck, that was so good. I really loved that movie. So I have one.
You
Fright
actually
Night
like
comic.
the remake better than the original film, if I recall
I
correctly.
do, actually, I do. Yeah.
Dang.
I've only seen the original film when I'm younger, when I'm 15, 16.
Yeah. I still remember my dad renting it, and, like, the cover just scared the shit out of me. It's just, like, I don't know. And that I was disappointed we didn't get to interview that vampire a year or so ago at Mad Monster, because he left early on that Sunday. But hey, I love vampire comics, and so they haven't nailed out which, like, comic company is behind this yet. But yeah, Tom Holland bringing us much more. He's going back to the well, dude. He's milking this property big time. If he's working on a third film and more comics, he's trying to bring it back.
I'm getting shit in the comments from Kevin Ketchy. Cecil has a thing for remakes with crappy CGI villains, eh?
I like the thing. I like the thing.
Well,
what up, Kevin?
Well, and I like the Thing prequel remake too. Ugh. So yeah, I guess so. Ugh. Fuck you. That's great.
I do not like that movie.
They should have kept the effects.
I like
practical,
the girl,
but it was great. Oh, the girl's awesome.
Yeah, she's from
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, Ramona, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and she was also in the 10 Cloverfield Lane.
10 Cloverfield Lane, absolutely right.
Yeah, she's damn good. Yep, she's a babe, and she's very talented. So, okay.
Cecil is bugging the original's a classic. I'm not saying it's not a classic. I just, I don't know. I need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in like 20 years.
I feel like the original was definitely campier than the remake.
I feel
like the remake was a little bit more serious.
Wasn't the kid Herman's Head? Wasn't the kid the guy that was in Herman's Head?
That I don't remember. I do remember Herman's Head, though.
Yeah. And then
Herman's Head was the original Inside Out before Inside Out was Inside Out.
Anyway, all right. Sorry, I won't hold us up on that.
We're good. Ketchy's got the balloon. I love it. Nice.
All right. What's next for you?
All right. So the next one is about a property that I can't say is one of my absolute favorites, but I know people adore the cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Yeah, baby. Who doesn't know what the chud is?
Yo, chud. I feel like
Shuts up, y'all.
I feel like the second one is even more infamous than the first one because the second one went super
The second one isn't even on DVD.
cheese,
You
dude.
can't find it.
Yeah, and yet I know
Same
some
with
people.
The Gate 2. I can't find either one on DVD. Guys, if you can get Chud 2 or The Gate 2 on DVD, send them my way.
Interesting.
Address is in the description box.
No, but so yeah, they're actually they made the second Chud, which was wacky. I remember the first one a little bit better because didn't the first one have it had Daniel Stern in it from the
Did it?
half of the Wet Bandits or Sticky Bandits
As
or
who?
whatever the hell.
The Sticky Wet Bandits.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who he played in it. Help me out, guys.
Okay,
Anyway,
fair enough.
they're like fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, there is
William
apparently.
Ragsdale. We did interview William Ragsdale. We had 2 of the Fright Nighters on the channel.
Yeah, you talked to them both.
Yeah, I talked to them
Yeah,
both.
you-
William Ragsdale and
Marcy, the
Marcy
next door
from,
neighbor.
Yeah, Marcy from Married with Children.
Yeah, that was a good one actually.
Why do you call me like I'm a chicken? What did she say? Why do you keep saying I like a chicken? I love that fucking shit.
Yeah,
Anyway,
she does.
sorry.
She does.
Married
No,
with
no,
Children
you're
was the
good.
shit.
Dude, I was much more Married with Children person than a Roseanne person. That's just me, because Roseanne is back on the tellies now. Anyway, so as you can see by the graphic down there, on April 27th, there is a new. They're classifying
on
it
Kindle.
as a Chud tribute book. So essentially, set within the Chud universe of wackiness, there is 19 brand new stories, each one by different authors, and then there's also an introduction and then an interview with the team behind the first and the second movie.
So is it a graphic novel or is it a novel?
It's a book. It's a book.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's an anthology book with a
Okay.
collection of those 19 stories plus just some additional supplemental insight and whatnot into just a couple of films that I know a lot of people like. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the Chud, but I need to go and rewatch it. I don't even remember the second one. I just know that all of my friends in the horror community talk about how goof-tastic insane the second Chud movie is and how they altered a lot in it, if I remember correctly. First one, it's okay. I mean, what it was like mutated homeless people in New York City.
Is
right?
that what it was? I
Yeah.
can't even remember. I watched it
Yeah.
once.
Didn't
Hey,
stick out though.
Cody from White Paint Pictures is here. What's up, Cody? He's got apparently some big news for Voorhees coming out on Friday, April 13th. That apparently we're not a part of disseminating the information of.
What? Well, hey, credit to him for
Giving
all
someone
the work
else
that
the
he's...
exclusive.
Oh,
It's all right.
boy.
No, it's cool.
No,
I'm not bitter.
we still love you.
Anyway,
So,
I'm
yeah.
so excited about fucking Voorhees still. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it looks badass. I'm very excited.
Continue,
Very
sir.
excited. Yes. So, are you guys excited about Chud? Let me know if you are. Anyway,
No one's excited about Chud.
no one's excited about Chud. Hey, I just had
They're
to
like,
throw.
oh, Chud? Okay.
I had to throw it in the notes, so because there were some people interested. Yes,
Let's talk
Daniel
about
Stern-
this.
I know Daniel Stern was Marv, yes, and he was also the voice of Wonder Years kid. Fred Savage.
Yeah, Fred Savage. Yeah.
Daniel Stern. Anyway, guys, so we're moving on to the next one, and another movies franchise that I can't say I'm the biggest fan of, but whether you wanted it or not, you're getting a graphic novel
This movie looks
version
so bad.
of the Human Centipede. Have you seen any of the Human Centipede films?
I've seen all of them.
Ew.
They're horrible.
Ew.
Is there only 2 or is there 3 at
There's
this
3
point?
of them. Yeah, there's
no,
the,
I watched them
There's
all.
the whatever sequence, and then the last one was final sequence.
Oh, the final sequence was the prison one, right?
Yeah, where they made the
God, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so much worse than the others. It was so bad. Like
I was
the
thinking
others,
the South Park episode where the
Here's the thing.
Human sent
one was redeeming because it was
just
so
a
fucking
weird,
out there.
weird concept.
2 was redeeming because it took the meta approach of 1 being an actual movie and 2 being
Wasn't it
a
like a
guy that was
copycat
obsessed.
artist,
He was
like,
obsessed with the movie and tried to do the same thing, but ended up fucking shooting all of them in the head because he fucked it up. But then the 3rd one was this weird back into non-reality, and the German guy is playing this cowboy warden, and he's so over the top, and
And that German guy was
dumb
in
and bad, and
he was in the recent movie November that you saw me and Lou review.
whatever.
We were sitting there doing the review, and he's like, "I think that's the guy from the Human Centipede." And I was like, "I don't know, I don't remember." But yeah, whether you like it or not, you're gonna have some ass to mouth in your graphic noveling, guys. Is there a point to this? Do we really need this?
See, I guilt tripped Cody into letting us release the news now too.
My
plan has worked.
Oh, my precious.
My passive-aggressive plan. I'm sorry, Cody.
Yeah,
that was rotten.
yeah.
That was rotten. But yes, we'll happily release your news on Friday the 13th. We need the news ahead of time though in order to film the segment. So yeah, let us know.
Truly, yeah.
Such a shit.
Ms. Morning is funny. She's like, ew.
Ew. All right.
Oh man,
Fueguissimo. What be next?
Next is the fact that
good one.
Yeah, they have already dated the third Jurassic World movie, even though we haven't even got the second one yet. I'm actually quite excited about Fallen Kingdom. Comes out June 22nd. J.A. Bayona, the guy who did Monster Calls. I think it's going to be badass.
I love fucking Jurassic. The Jurassic series is like one of my most beloved movie series, and not.
I just don't like the third movie. I like all the other ones.
I like all of them. I don't care. I like the third one. I like the Spinosaurus. I thought the pterodactyl bit was cool because there hadn't been pterodactyls yet.
After the body count of The Lost World, I was very disappointed in the third one.
I didn't care. It went back to its roots. It went back to its chaste roots. Yeah. I liked it.
Shut up, he likes it.
I hated. Yeah, exactly. Shut up, I like it. I hated the gymnastics bullshit in the Lost
second
World.
One.
So like,
I honestly think the Lost World
I dug the third one. Fuck you. Shut up, I like it. But I love Jurassic World. I'm super excited for Fallen Kingdom. And here's the thing. Now with Colin Trevorrow or Trevorrow, whatever you want to say, coming back for 3. It's like they're pulling a Star Wars reboot, right? Because JJ did Force Awakens,
although the
brought
musical,
someone else in, and now they're like, JJ, come back.
But the funny thing with that is the musical chairs aspect, because remember, Colin Trevorrow was supposed to be directing Episode 9, and the script that he wrote was Leia-centric, and then after Carrie Fisher goes and fucking gets herself killed,
he just threw his script in the air, was like, I'm out.
Well, I mean, let's give a really harsh assessment here. Carrie Fisher, with the success of The Force Awakens, probably had a lot more drug money all of a sudden. Lo and behold...
Side note story.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Meryl Streep taking over the role?
Is that...
No, people are bandying about the idea.
I
don't think it's... I think it's already well past that.
No.
Or have they filmed it yet?
No, they haven't even started filming it yet.
Oh, okay. So it could happen.
Yeah, they basically...
Because it is supposed to be a super Leia-centric film.
It was supposed to be, but that's the thing. And that's why Colin Trevorrow lost the job, was because he had this Leia-centric script, and then he had to go back and rewrite a shitload of it because of that. And Kathleen Kennedy at Star Wars was just like, nah, I'm not really feeling what you're trying to do with this now. And then he loses the job. They parted ways amicably, as they say, but... Honestly, I've been a fan of Trevorrow since he did Safety Not Guaranteed. I feel that film is insanely underrated. Amazing performance by Mark Duplass in it. Terrific performance by Aubrey Plaza, who is like my clit boner, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Nonetheless, though, I'm excited about this. I mean, he was the guy who directed, and he's overseen all 3 of these movies, and he's coming back to write and direct. So yes, he is pulling a JJ kind of. I guess.
By the way, I'm just going to say that everyone's on my side on the Jurassic World series.
Oh,
Jerk
really?
Says, I'm with you, Cecil. Such a great series. Kevin Ketchy, give me Jurassic Park 3 over Jurassic World any day. Stephen Atkins
3 over Jurassic World?
Apparently. Stephen G. Atkins says, let people enjoy things.
Just because
Sanity is Radical says, I'm with Cecil. I love Jurassic anything. Jurassic World 3 is ridiculous, or Jurassic Park 3 is ridiculous, but it's just so much fun. Jurassic World is pretty good. All Jurassic movies, yes, says Jeff Floyd.
Wow, just because I don't like the third movie. It's just the third one that
it's not. They're not saying you're bad. They're just saying we all
like
it because that's just how much we love dinosaur shit that's done well.
What you really need to do is go back and read those those books are...
I've read the books.
No, I'm talking to the audience. I'm just like
Don't tell me what to know.
What? I love those 2 books, and I think the reason that I was so critical of 3 initially was because of the fact that it wasn't based on a Crichton book, and for that reason, I don't know. It was nice that we finally got the pterodactyl scene that was in the original Jurassic Park book. We got that in Jurassic 3. But, I'm all for more of these. It's unfortunate that they're saying, this is going to round out the trilogy, and then who knows about plans beyond that. But, yes, we already have it dated. It is coming out June 11th, 2021.
Jeebus.
Will we still have a world in the year 2021? Will we have been destroyed by nuclear idiots? I hope not, because I would like to see this movie made.
I am super excited about it. I think I've gotten across just how excited I am.
I think so, yeah. Just a little bit.
I would be on the team at the studio going like, fuck it, 2 hasn't come out yet. Let's
Ketchy's like, he's like, Trevor Al, boo! I like Trevorrow. He made that one bad movie, unfortunately.
Kelly Marie Farrell says,
let's not talk about it.
Don't fight in front of the kids. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Daddies won't fight anymore.
Yes.
Alright,
Cecil for president says Wonderfuck.
Woo! Says Wonder... I thought you were like Wonderfuck. I was
Wonder
like,
Fizz.
So if someone called themselves Wonderfuck, that'd be amazing. Wonder Fizz is pretty good too, though.
I know Dunderhead. Anyway.
All right,
so we're down to our last story, and this is one that there is a very, very lengthy editorial from Mr. Disgusting on Bloody Disgusting just this past week, and it was behind the scenes murmurings apparently that the Academy was very, very upset about stuff like Get Out and The Shape of Water, genre pictures, as they say, winning so highly at the past. There's like this old regime with the Oscar voters, and then there's a newer group of people that apparently just beat out all these older souls. There was a lot of stories in this article about some of these older Oscar people getting pissed at the awards and throwing tables and just all this like genuine stuff, just because of the fact that they don't feel like genre filmmaking should be in the same contention and distinction. When I mean, a
good movie is a good movie. That makes zero fucking sense.
I agree. But based on this, apparently the old regime, according to this lengthy article, which I encourage all of you to go... What is the secret of your powers?
It's fucking Wonderfuck!
He's a Wonderfuck. Won't you take me far away from the mucky muck? Anyway.
Oh, come on, you missed it out. Won't you take me hard and make me fucky fuck? There you go, guys. That's what we needed to get to. All right.
Okay, we made it. But apparently the behind-the-scenes murmurings officially are that the Oscars are in deep discussion about adding a genre category to the Oscars. Best genre film. Best genre director. They wouldn't go anything besides that, maybe genre screenplay, but I really feel that is so
bullshit.
Insanely unfair.
If you're gonna do that, you gotta do best fucking director, you gotta do best genre screenplay, you gotta do best genre actor, you gotta do best genre actress.
Or even
why, if you're separating it, why are you stopping there? Why is it only the director and the fucking movie that deserves recognition?
Mm-hmm.
If you're separating them, literally segregating them, you have to give them all the same shit.
Everybody already says that the Oscars are too damn long already.
Don't sing in front of the kids either. Fuck you, Kelly.
No,
with the most amount of love possible. Fuck you, Kelly.
Yeah. Be nice. Kelly, be nice. Anyway, that's my other South Park reference for the day. Anyway, though,
that's a South Park reference. I thought that was just something you did to annoy me during our Ash vs. Evil Dead review.
No, it's the Licecapades episode of South Park.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, that is one of the best South Park episodes ever. The Licecapades. They even have the send up to the thing where they're testing all of the kids' like scalps and stuff, and Cartman like puts it in the little petri dish, and they're trying to figure out who has lice. It's total send up of the thing. It's so fucking good.
Got it.
Anyway, and he's like, shut up. I get it. Shut up. But then the biggest thing that Mr. Discussing also talked about in this particular article is that there is talk that they would treat these categories in the same way that they treat like the Metal Award and stuff at the Grammys. They wouldn't even broadcast it. Terrible, dude.
God, these old dudes. These old white dudes, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
you're
so
fucking
bad.
it up for the people that's in the streets. No, I agree. I hope that this is more so chatter and hearsay and whatnot. But I mean, hate to say it, Bloody is the biggest horror site on the interwebs and whatnot, and they were like claiming some legitimate sources and whatnot. So who knows if this will? They're saying this could happen as soon as next year for the Oscars. Who knows? What do you guys think? Do you think it's cool to see some reverence, or should everything be in the same discussion? I go with the latter. I feel like, just like you said, man, a good movie is
Happy
a good
Easter.
movie.
Someone said Happy Easter. So.
Hippotis Day. Oh. Zombie Jesus Day. Another South Park reference. Man, I'm firing on all fucking cylinders. South Park today. This is great. But, yeah. What do you guys think in the comments? Is this honoring genre filmmaking, which does include science fiction, horror, shit like that? I don't think it is, especially if they go the unbroadcasted route.
No, absolutely not.
It's terrible. It's a disservice.
It's literally it's not only doing a disservice, it is devaluing the awards. It's devaluing the whole subgenre.
Well, we know the Oscars have always had hard-ons for, like, the sweeping dramas, the biopics, and stuff like that. I mean, that's really typically what they go for, and I don't know. I felt like even though I didn't love Shape of Water, I did really like it. There's some weirdness there, and I thought Get Out was
picture material, but okay.
No, I thought honestly, I thought the sweeping drama was better. I thought Three Billboards was better, but yeah, I mean, Get Out was definitely deserving of some sort of recognition and award. I thought it was a damn good movie as well. So I don't know. I think these old white dudes. Yeah, sorry, any old white dudes who may be watching. I'm a white dude. I'm often embarrassed by the way that. Just the people in power kind of... Anyway, I'm not getting political here. Long story short, I feel like we need just more of a representation on an equal level for everything.
Agreed.
That's simple enough, right? Yeah.
I agree, sir. So, yeah, guys, that's everything we think about the news stories this week. I mean, everyone's got some opinions over here.
Sorry to get so opinionated here at the end, guys.
Stephen J. Atkins, there have been genre films at the Oscars. Jaws, Silence of the Lambs, Star Wars, all genre films.
I know.
So why separate them now is our point.
Yep. Gotta keep them separated.
Yes, Stephen also says, I honestly don't care about the Oscars. They stopped being relevant to me and my enjoyment of films years ago, which is totally true. Yeah. Rubber Soul, I'm an old white dude. Well, technically we are too. That's not, I mean, we're still half the age of the old white dudes I'm referring to.
Yep, exactly right.
All right, let's see.
Oscars love biopics about World War II.
Except for the new one.
Fought in World War II.
That's a good point. That's actually a really good point, Thompson.
Oh, boy.
I like that.
Yes. Kevin, thank you, man. I thought Three Billboards, that was the drama film everybody talked about, and that was a good movie.
All right, so running back to the top real quick. Oh, Channel Sundown was here for a little bit. All right.
Yes. Man, Who else we got?
Frank Wave was here. Jerks Productions, of course. Anthony Kulik.
Got to give a shout out to Anthony. Got to give a shout out to Brandon, obviously.
CK2D
I love the name Sanity is Radical. That's pretty awesome.
Zed is the best. Dat mullet, though. Yeah, I hope you guys like the pre-roll. We've been doing more and more pre-rolls. We've been changing them up a little bit.
Yep, trying to get you acclimated with some of the older stuff, because when this channel first started, before I even joined, we had some top-tier comedy sketches, man. We really did.
Well, we like to think so.
That's good. It's very good.
Yeah,
After wishing... what was that?
What?
Just a little up. Just a little up. There you go. After wishing 1 million subscribers for the horror show. Oh boy, with that in a perfect world, guys.
If we got 1 million subscribers, we could do this way more than just two times a day.
Yeah, this would be our jobs.
Kevin Ketchy did ask, have we heard the rumors of a teaser being released on April 15th for Halloween?
I heard April 13th, but no,
which would make sense.
I know.
Except it's not.
It's not Friday the
13th. Hopefully we're gonna get well, that would be nice if it was April 15th. That would be a Sunday, so it would drop the day we record.
Truly.
That'd be perfect. I'm waiting for the Meg trailer, which was supposed to drop in March, but apparently they needed more time to work on it, so now it's supposed to drop sometime this month.
Interesting.
So I'm excited about that.
What else we got? I actually heard that they are holding off on the Halloween trailer for another big Blumhouse release of some sort.
That would make sense, too.
Yeah.
Tucker and Dale, meta horror? Not quite.
No, not really. Just
really funny.
Comedy horror. Yeah.
Just funny.
And really bloody funny.
All right, let's speed back down, see if there's anything new. Bracer in cinemas 2019. God damn, that would, if only. All right, that's MTV. That's what the MTV Movie Awards are for. If you look at one of the alien race from Cancun under a black light, are you still white? Asking for a friend. All right, Steven.
Oh, yeah. I did go see the Fish Sex movie a couple weeks ago. Agreed. I don't think it deserved that.
Hey, Channel Sundown is here.
Yes,
cool.
Fish
She was
Sex.
just kind of keeping us in the background.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, Amanda. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
All right, guys. I think that's as good a place as any to end the week's horror news with booze. We didn't even get a chance to record anything else tonight. Jesus.
Well, it was Hoppitus Day.
That's true. It was Hoppitus Day.
Zombie Easter Day.
And yet we still got 3 episodes up today, including a stream of the game that I've been obsessed with.
Well, and also that awesome talk with Cody Leach. Shout out to him, man.
And
definitely go check out his channel. He's a rocker after my own heart.
So, thanks very much for watching, you guys. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I've been having Fuego.
And remember, stay scared. Bye.
New Hail to Stephen King Tuesday.
New Hail to Stephen King Tuesday.
Most wanted combinations of people. It's gonna be great.
Right.